Hey besties, welcome back to another episode of I Am Bestie.
Woo, woo.
I'm your co-host, Isis.
And I'm Stephanie. I know we should reintroduce ourselves for people
for
new
the besties
viewers
that don't know.
Yeah. For the besties that don't know, I'm Stephanie.
And if you didn't hear me, I don't want to say it too many times because we might get demonetized, but Isis.
You know what? Do the 1 minute pitch. For besties for anybody who's new.
Well, if you're new here and you're just tuning into Besties and you're wondering, why should I be listening to IEN Besties? Well, first you have two beautiful faces.
Right. And voices.
And gorgeous voices. Well, one particularly, though, a Spanish dub version.
Pues.
That's not part of my 1 minute pitch, but if it's a selling point, know that you'll get a Spanish dub version of Stephanie here if you care. And you drop it below in the comments right now that she should do an episode like that. I'm just saying. But my 1 minute pitch is that I Am Besties is a podcast of empowered women who empowered women. We're here to support local talent, to uplift, to inform, to educate, to laugh, cry, and talk a little shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're with your favorite primas, you know, sisters, besties, whoever the fuck is your favorite person in the world. Girl group, girly pop, K-pop, B-pop, whatever you want to call it. I feel like
L-pop, Latinos pop.
Yeah, Latinos pop. Yeah. Casa pop.
Yes, amazing job.
Thank you.
Amazing
Thank you.
Job.
If I sold you guys, drop down below in the comments and let us know.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share this with your favorite people.
You know what? We don't say that at the beginning of the episode. We need to say that.
I know. Good thing.
So, besties, if you're watching right now, if you're listening on Apple, Spotify, rate us, put 10 out of 10. If there's an option to put 5 out of 300, you put 335. Like, I know that wasn't the proper way to say it.
You find a way to hack the system,
you
really.
You find a way, really. Like, if you can give us 6 stars, you should.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you want to give us a Michelin star.
Wow.
Because we eat.
Ooh, oh, because we could get 8.
8. Oh. Turn. It took a turn.
Right,
took a turn.
Stop. I did say octopussy earlier, so let's I just can't.
I love him though. Do you? He's a person. He's a. Who's
a person?
He's an influencer. Octopussy's an influencer. That's like his literal at name. I don't know if he changed it now. He's like best friends with like Sophia Richie.
Wait, the one who
the little white dude.
Where you got the octoputty thing from? It's his?
No. That's his at name, though.
Actual person,
His at name is Octopussy. I'm pretty sure.
Let's not say it too many times. Like, are we gonna get?
I know you're right. Sorry.
A pussycat. Can we say that?
It's his name.
Right. Yeah. It's like my name. Like, you can't get upset.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, you know the Asian guy from The Hangover?
Yes.
What's his name? Let me look up his name.
I don't know, but I know everyone immediately thought of the scene when he came out of the trunk with his little dick. Right.
So
I keep on saying these genitalia.
His wife, her name's Tran, and their last name's Ho. So he's always like, I love you, Ho. And he's like, hey, like ESPN. Yeah, he did on ESPN. That's the one I saw. And he's like, you can't be mad. That's her name. Like, that's her name. I'm not like saying anything.
I love me a good Tran Ho.
Let me see.
Oh my God, that is literally hilarious. You know, he used to be a dentist.
Ken Jeong.
He was a dentist.
No, he's a doctor. He's a general doctor.
A general doctor?
Yeah.
Wow. How did he get into acting?
I can't remember.
If somebody knows, drop down below in the comments. You know what? If y'all think he should come tell us, just go comment on his latest pic.
Oh my gosh, I would die. I love him. He's hilarious.
No, literally, we should have him on.
We should. Ken, come on.
Ho.
Come on. No, his name's Ken Jeong.
Oh, Ken Jeong?
Ken Jeong.
So where the fuck the Ho come from?
Let's look it up.
I'm like, because now we're getting fake news.
Let me see. They're both doctors, actually.
And his wife?
Yeah.
I know
they're Tran Ho, also a doctor.
I know.
The couple married.
That's why she kept her name.
That's true. Yeah. Ken was offered. Oh my God, you guys. The actor was working as a doctor when he met Tran Ho, also a doctor. The couple married in September 2004. And then they had twin daughters 2007. When the couple's twins were just a year old, Tran was diagnosed with breast cancer. Around the same time, Ken was offered a role in The Hangover. Oh.
Wow.
Despite going through treatment, Tran encouraged her husband to take the opportunity. Oh my goodness.
Damn. And he's so
Stop it. I'm
and
about
they're
to
still
start
together
crying.
till this day?
Yeah, they're still together.
Damn. Shout out to real men. Because you know, a lot of men, like when their wives are diagnosed with a chronic deadly illness, they leave them.
Yeah.
So shout out to this guy. Because not only did his wife suffer a chronic deadly illness, he became super rich and famous, and he still stuck by her side.
Yeah. And it literally says, Tran encouraged me not to turn it down. She would not let her diagnosis change our lives. For as long as we'd known each other, she'd been my biggest champion in my efforts to pursue a career in comedy. Oh, and this was my chance. And again, she selflessly put herself second. Oh, that is so cute.
That was a positive affirmation we need to start with. Find your partner, find your equal, find someone that will uplift you when they're down.
Yeah.
And will center you. Support you. And there's reciprocity. Because let me tell you, you could be doing all of those things and somebody will still not reciprocate and give it back to you. So find the person who will reciprocate the energy that you give.
Exactly. That's a great words of what, not words of affirmation, but
we're
some little
words
advice.
Of affirmation. Yeah. We don't have any other thing to call it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Isis and I went to an awesome seminar. Do you think seminar?
A creator summit.
TikTok invited us.
TikTok, if you will. If y'all heard of it.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have heard this app, but we got invited.
Yeah, it's called a bite.
we got invited to a TikTok creators summit. It was awesome. We met a lot of really cool,
really amazing,
creators.
Yeah. Content creators all around. It was real cool. Should we start with Rose and Thorn?
Yeah. Let's do Rose Thorn.
Okay, Rose. For the besties that are new here, what is Rose and Thorn, Stephanie?
Rose and Thorn is where we share the highlights and the lows of our week because we got to be there with each other through all of it.
Yes.
And if something's going wrong in my life, y'all gonna hear about it.
Period. Y'all gonna hear about this.
Okay, you go first.
Okay, so my rose. I'm like, was it my rose? So my rose, okay, my actual rose. Maybe we'll talk about the creator summit after that.
Okay.
Unless yours, your
rose.
Yeah. Okay, my rose is that I actually took everything out of my room and like it's all my walls are white right now. So I have pure white walls. My room looks ginormous. Looks like a mental asylum room. And all I have is a bed in there. So it really does look like a mental asylum room.
Andas castigada?
Yeah, I just need like the toilet on the corner that doesn't like actually have a working irrigation system. But so it looks like a mental asylum right now. But I think I'm really close to picking the color that I want. And by tomorrow, you guys are listening by Wednesday. By today, you guys are listening on Wednesday because we're obviously filming this Wednesday in the morning before everyone even got up.
Yes, of course.
I will have a fully painted and hopefully organized room.
Love.
So I'm really excited. I don't know how my room's gonna look. Probably like a mess because I have a million fucking clothes.
Oh, it's the best. I love your closet. I forgot. Anyways.
I know.
I was going to have a side conversation for no reason.
I'm like, I literally don't have that room anymore. Sorry, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, but like just your closet, I feel like the way your clothes are set up, it looks like very kind of like, you know how when you look at like a Disney Channel room and you're like, oh my gosh, how do they have all these beautiful clothes just laying around everywhere, but it looks like chic almost.
Oh, thank you. You know what's so funny? I pulled out like a bunch of my clothing rack and my niece is here. Shout out to Bella or Genesis, whatever the fuck people call you. I had like all my clothes because like I have a bunch of like racks. Obviously, I have so much clothes. And as we pulled them out, I like had them all laid out, and like everyone that was there, my whole family came over. They were like, "Oh my god, it looks like it's like a flea market in here." And I'm like, "Oh shit, it does." They're like, "You could sell all of this again." I'm like, "Y'all need to not get any ideas." Like, I need more clothes.
Everything has a purpose.
Yeah, no, literally everything does have a purpose. Like I'm not a hoarder, for real.
Yeah. You're a maximalist.
I'm just a maximalist.
Yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
a hoarder.
I love it.
So that's my rose.
Ooh, I love that. Okay, my rose is that I went to 2 Friendsgivings this weekend, and one of them, shout out to Gabe. He's my friend. I've mentioned him before, but it was really cute. It was very intimate, and I think it's nice when people put an effort to like the events that they organize. And then I went to Yosabo's, which was really fun too. They're only my rose because I've been feeling very antisocial, and I forced myself to go to both.
Good.
And I ended up having like a lovely time. So that's my rose, that I'm like pushing myself to be a little bit more social. It's because, dude, like mentioning the TikTok creator thing. Like it drains me to talk to people. I feel like people don't realize that like when you're not in the state of mind to socialize and you push yourself to socialize, yeah, it's a good time, but I can only do it for so long. Like my social battery is very, very limited. So I was proud of myself.
Yeah, you did a great job at the TikTok.
Thank you. Summit. Do you feel like I did better than other events?
Oh, I think this is the best event.
Yes.
Like of all events we've been to, I think your energy, like you were really on it. Like this is it. We're gonna have someone hopefully really great on the pod that like Steph got a chance to meet.
Oh my gosh, somebody that like I'm like such a fan of. Hopefully we can get her on. Her name's Shelby Jeong. She's a voice actor and she's amazing.
Yeah, she basically told Stephanie that yes, she could be a voice actor.
She basically did. So we're all gonna like bombard her messages and comments.
Yes. Comment down below. Be on IE and Besties.
Yeah, exactly.
Remind her that she's scheduled to be on next year.
What's your thorn?
My thorn. I'm like, damn, I don't want to have the same bad thorn. My thorn. Unfortunately, yeah, I just have the same thorn. Like, I wish I could have a better thorn, but I can't even think of anything worse than that.
Yeah,
at this particular moment, but yeah.
My thorn is that you guys keep saying you're gonna come to my run club, and you guys don't.
Okay, can I say something?
Yeah.
Because I know she did. I literally. Bella,
go for it.
Did I not? Bella, what? I was on my period. I was on my period.
Your legs don't work on your period or what?
I was my heaviest day. Mm-hmm. It was, look, Bella, did I not say I have to go to her?
Yeah, we live in the
she
same
put it
city.
At
we live in the
9
same city.
I'm like, and I know she did at 9 a.m. because I told her if it was later, I would for sure go. And then my period comes a week earlier. It was supposed to be on the 29th. Okay. I got here on the 22nd. So when was your thing? The 23rd. So it was literally, then the second day is my heaviest.
I feel that.
God. Yes or no? Did I not tell you I have to make it because she moved it later, and I know she did that because she wanted me to go? Yes or no?
Yeah. It's okay. I'm not mad at you guys. Just disappointed. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's not for God. You know what? Like a friend showed up, so it works out. I'm very thankful, and I always say like it doesn't matter who shows up because one, I still have to run, and two, I want it to be available for when the day that like. If anyone does decide, I'm going to be there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it doesn't like hurt my feelings at all. I know everyone, especially it's on a Sunday. So I know people do stuff Saturday and then it's like the holiday. So I get it. But I do want to announce to everyone, like every single Sunday I will be running. So if you message me and you're like, when is this? It's always on Sunday. If I move it, I will be announcing it. But I want to really, really hold that morning for you guys if anyone wants to come out and run. So it's not really a thorn. I think my real thorn is that I have insanely horrific shin splints. That is like, I'm like trying to push through, but it's very, very painful.
Can I confess something?
Yeah.
I always hear people say shin splints. What the fuck are shin splints?
So when you...
I mean, for the besties don't know, obviously.
So when you run, you tend to... The correct way is you want to land on the balls of your feet because it
the balls is the back?
This. Right here. Okay. Like if this is your palm, like as if this is your foot, this is your balls of your feet. Your heels is not the balls of your feet. So almost on your tippy toes. And when you either have incorrect form or you haven't ran like ever, or if you're just pushing yourself a little too hard, like I'm getting them because I'm jump roping. It just tears like the little muscle fibers on your shins and it fucking hurts. And it's like, there's really not much. You just kind of have to push through it and just like sobarte and like make sure you're like stretching, rolling out and warming up and stuff. It's very, 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 very painful. And the only reason I'm getting them is because I'm morphing on my workouts again. Like I run, I'm jump roping, and I'm lifting weights. So I'm just like adding a lot of
pressure,
like trauma, on my legs.
Damn.
Yeah, you'll get them when you go next week.
Holy mother of God. I had every intention of going, I promise you, but it was my heaviest day.
It's okay. It's the thought that matters.
Yeah. Bella, did I not tell you yesterday? I'm like, she literally moved it and this is so I could go. And look at me, I'm not even going.
I did. I was like 7, maybe she's right. 7 is too early. I moved it to 9. But you know what? It's also getting cold. So I also was like, I don't want to make everybody get up at fucking 7 in the morning.
Yeah, it's fucking freezing.
Yeah.
She's tripping.
The weather's shifting.
But besties, make it out next Sunday.
Don't let her down, you guys.
Don't disappoint Stephanie if you guys are wrong. But you also didn't post it on Besties on Wednesday.
No, I didn't. It's just because we just had like a busy week. But you know what?
I scheduled the fucking post story
I know.
you can remind, because I need a reminder.
Okay, I'm gonna start reminding. Also, I want to do a Thanksgiving run. So if anyone's up for that, I know.
On Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving morning.
Before, not that Friday.
Why not? Men get together to play football every Thanksgiving. I feel like women should have some form of like exercise that day too. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's fun.
I think men don't they just watch football? I don't think they play it.
No, some people men get together on Thanksgiving Day and like play football in the morning. It's like a thing.
Interesting.
It might be a white people thing though.
Yeah.
Because like Latinos don't really
watch
unless
football.
they're here, in America, they don't really watch football.
Yeah, no, they don't really watch football.
Yeah. But I want to do a Thanksgiving run, so if you guys are up to do a Thanksgiving run, I'm gonna do one on Thanksgiving too.
Damn, you know what? That's a really great idea, Besties. Because then when you eat that double turkey leg, you're not gonna feel bad because like you ran it off in the morning.
Exactly.
So like PEMDAS, like it basically those calories, like even if it was more than what you ran, it don't even count.
#girl math.
#girl math. Yeah. So definitely be there. I will try to be there this Sunday.
When your family gets together for Thanksgiving, do you guys cook like the traditional American style food?
We have turkey, we have mac and cheese, we have potatoes. My uncle makes these like scallop potatoes so good. That's like his one dish every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it is kind of pretty like American turkey. My sister made this bomb ass Peruvian turkey. Till this day, I still think about it. Like it was like so jugoso, like off the bone type shit.
What was the difference?
The way that they season it, it's just totally different. It's like more of the like actual whole vegetable and ingredient than it is so much like the seasonings and stuff. I don't know like what was the difference. If you're Peruvian and you know, please, this is your moment to shine.
Is your sister Peruvian?
No, but she married a Peruvian.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, so they gave, like, his aunt gave my sister the recipe, and, like, it literally came out. I've never had the aunts, but if it fell off the bone, I'm assuming my sister did really well with the instructions.
Yeah.
And it's a juicy, turkey's so hard for it to be, like, really juicy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really juicy. So, and I'm not even, like, a turkey eater. Like, my family makes, like, chicken.
You know what's so funny? Anthony was like... Or was it Anthony? I can't remember who it was, but like that they didn't, I don't think it was Anthony. Somebody told me this week, like, I didn't realize that like we eat turkey year round. You know what I mean? Like I always thought just like turkeys were murdered on Thanksgiving.
I'm dead.
Like I don't think of all the other turkeys murdered throughout the year.
I'm dead.
And I'm like, yeah, we eat like ham, like turkey ham, I like turkey, hot dogs or whatever.
Yeah, I don't eat turkey any other time except for Thanksgiving.
Really? Well, gym girlies always eat fucking turkey.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know about that, but
2025, y'all, wait for it. I'm gonna make Isis a gym girly.
I'm ready to be a gym girly now. She doesn't tell me when she goes to the gym. That's the thing.
You're just like my mother. I took my mom today to the gym for the first time in like 10 years.
I think your mother's phenomenal.
She is. But always
when they're like, you're a bitch, and a bitch is a tree, and tree grows on bark, and nature is beautiful. So thank you for calling me beautiful.
Oh my god, I used to put that on my MySpace, like
damn,
your bio. It wasn't the bio. What was it? The status.
Oh, the status.
Yeah.
That's how I know you're a bad bitch.
Did you ever do like for a rate and
yes, hey, TBH,
like for TBH,
hey, smash or pass, hey, hey, smash, but like the homie.
Oh shit, you're all friend zoning them and on live.
I'd be like, pass, you're too chill.
I never did smash or pass,
but you're chill.
But I always did TBH. Yeah. The TBH, I'd be like, TBH, you're cute, but like. I would get shy. I'd be like, you're cute or whatever. And I always do the little face with like the P, the little tongue.
Why do I love that face right now? I've been low-key, if you're on my Instagram, I just posted a picture. That's in the first picture, I'm doing that face.
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm telling you, if you guys have not seen, go on Isis's Instagram.
Isis Noelia.
Yes.
Steph's got milk too, please.
Yeah, no, but go on Isis, like her it's not going to be your latest post, but it's her post where she's in New York and she has a cute-ass green jacket.
Chartreuse.
Blue corset. It's amazing. I loved it. Oh my gosh, you know what I wanted to talk about that
Yes.
I saw on your post? I know you said you saw one of your favorite paintings.
Oh my God.
How did that feel? Because I know I've seen some of my favorite paintings too, and like I just love that feeling.
It was, honestly, it felt like really symbolical just because the way that, I don't want to go too much in detail.
No, yeah, go into detail.
Maybe we'll crop some parts out. So I was walking in, obviously wearing my phenomenal outfit, and when I was walking in, there was like a lady that like stopped me to talk. She's like, "Oh my God, I have to stop you. Like, I have to tell you, I love your outfit. It looks so great." And she had like this like it's like she had her hair wrapped up in a string shaped in a heart. So un pedacito here. It was literally like this, wrapped in a string, and then it came here and it had like a heart at the end. And that was her thing. Like she said she's been having it for like 12 years.
Oh shit.
And then so she just started like chatting with me, talking to me, she's like, "Oh my God, how do you guys like the museum? Whatever." And I'm like, "It's so great." I'm like, "Oh, I just saw Frida Kahlo painting earlier there." Like, and I love Frida Kahlo. Like, I don't care if she's super basic. She's like what like she just has such a profound life, and her paintings are like perfect depictions of actually how she feels and like the manifestation of feeling, and you could just feel it. Like I think she's a phenomenal artist. I'm sorry if she fucking gentrified the Oaxacan culture. I'm not Mexican, so it doesn't feel entirely personal. But I think it's awesome that I think she like highlight that in a way that I don't know. Maybe I'm being wrong. I don't know. I just don't think
Separate the art from the artist.
Yeah. Hey, please, she's dead. I said I'll bump Chris Brown when he's dead, so I don't care.
Oh my God.
These hoes ain't loyal. Anyway, so and don't quote me on that. And so yeah, so she starts talking about like this painting, and then she's like, "Oh my gosh, like if you love this Frida, we used to have like 3 paintings. Now we only have 2. She's like, if you go like right across this wall, she's like, there's actually a painting of her where she cuts off all her hair because she had divorced Diego. So after she divorced Diego, 2 months later, she cut all her hair, and it's called chopped hair." And I'm like, really? I'm like, well, I need to see this painting because it's been 2 months and I already cut my hair. So I go to the fucking, so she's like talking to me. She's not like, stop talking to me. And I'm like, lady, I'm really trying to see this painting. Like, you just told me some deep shit. So then like, finally I fucking go, and then like right behind it, it's a small painting. Like, it's crazy when you think of like the Mona Lisa and all these big ass paintings that you think they're so much bigger, and they're like fucking 2x4.
Yeah, exactly.
They're tiny.
Because you've only seen like the bigger print, like the digital bigger print.
And you just assume it's like this ginormous
Huge,
painting, and it's like a regular ass painting that like you get at a fucking canvas and Michaels. You know what I'm saying? Obviously worth millions of dollars.
Not the Michaels.
But you know what, in terms of like size, it's not as sizable as you thought. And so I like go over there, and then like looking at it, and of course some guy's like literally standing in front of it, like thinking he owns the whole fucking thing, and like he's just standing right there in front of it. So I'm like there trying to like look at it and appreciate it. But I'm like, let me let him take a moment. Maybe this means a lot more to him than like I know, because art is like an interpretation of things. That's what I think. That's why I find it to be so powerful. And so I was just there, finally stood there, whatever, took my picture, read the thing, and then like as I was crossing, just casually, like I had no idea, like just casually, I was walking by, and then like I turned the corner, and I'm like,
oh, you didn't know it was
I had
in
no
there.
idea it was in there. And I was just talking to Evelyn about it. I'm like, oh my God, Evelyn, there's this painting. It's called like The Lovers by Renee Magritte.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite paintings in the entire world. And then like throughout the Museum of Modern Art, there's Renee Magritte like paintings. I'm like, oh my God, Evelyn, this is Renee Magritte. Like you just don't see a lot of his paintings. Well, at least none of the museums I've been. I haven't seen a bunch. I've seen some, but not like so many. And there were like different paintings I had not even seen. So I was like, oh my God, bitch, I love him. Like my favorite painting, like literally one of my favorite paintings in the entire world. Actually, my other favorite painting in the entire world is from him. It's like this man and like this green apple in the front. I have no idea why. That was one of my favorite paintings since I was little. But then I turned the corner and I'm like, I was like, Evelyn, this is the painting that I was just talking to you about. And like, I wanted to cry like I did, but then I'm like, there's too many people around here.
Oh my God.
And then I just thought about it too much. I thought about how I wanted to cry and then how everybody was going to see me cry. So I didn't. So I was just there like, oh my God, like I'm really staring like at my favorite painting in the world. Like Beyonce has literally recreated that painting in her music video with Drake. So when I saw Beyonce recreate that, I'm like, oh my God, like it was just like, it just has like changed perceptions. And like now that I'm getting a divorce, like that painting just means like something so different. Because that painting, he actually painted it during the time like that his mother had committed suicide. She had like, committed suicide by drowning. I actually didn't even know the history of that painting. I had always interpreted like It's called The Lovers by Renee Magritte, if you look it up. And it's like two lovers like in a position that they're kissing, and it's like a blanket wrapped around their heads. And so I've just, it just means so many different things. And like one thing Renee Magritte said is like sometimes we're often seeing like we're trying to see what's not visible, and sometimes we're not even seeing like the things that are present. And I think like that's kind of like how love is. Sometimes love is so blinding, it's so consuming, and it's so all being that like you don't even see anything that's there, even though it's directly in front of you. Like there's like a barrier to what you see. And so obviously I'm in a different position in my life now, so it's like it takes on a different meaning. But it was just so profound. Like I remembered like being in 5th grade and first picking up my book like of artists and and like discovering like that painting and Renee Magritte and Frida Kahlo and like so many other like wonderful artists. Like I literally remember being in Tokyo Elementary and pulling out that book and opening it up and seeing it and like learning about his life.
That's so crazy. You know what's crazy? I had never seen that painting before, and then my friend Gabe, he's a photographer too, and he asked me and Anthony that he wanted to make a recreation of it.
Stop.
So when you posted it, I was like, oh my gosh.
That's
like
literally amazing. You need to do that's a dream. Like
no, yeah, it was so crazy when I saw you like post it. I was like, wait a minute, like I've seen that painting before.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Beyonce, if you guys look it up, it's a video with her and Drake. When I saw that, it's in mine? Yeah, it's in mine. I nearly like died. I'm like, my favorite artist and my favorite artist. Yeah. Like, this is insane. This is insane. So it just was like, maybe actually that might have been my rose. Yeah. But that was from, like, I guess 2 weeks ago. But yeah, like it was really special. Like I felt like I don't know. It was like back in that moment I was in 5th grade and I had opened an art book and I'm like, what is art? And like when I thought what I used to draw all the time when I was little. Like I have family unfortunately in prison, so I would like draw paintings and like I would always draw these big old heads and like I don't know, like a brat, like literally the brats. Like I would draw like brats, and so it like that was I just remember the time where it's like you're little and everything is possible. You're like I could be an artist, I could be this. So it was really nice to see it.
I think I always hated art because I was so bad at it. So I felt like I just didn't have like the like el don to even appreciate it because I was always like, I don't know what I'm talking about. And now that I'm older and I've gone to more museums, I'm like, I don't feel like I need to know what's going on to really appreciate the painting.
You don't.
And I always felt like that growing up because I'm genuinely so bad like at coloring, at tracing. My penmanship's horrible. Like I just wasn't like I have no control of my hand. My hand shakes. Oh my God. So I was always like, oh, art's not for me. Art's not for me. And now as I get older, I'm like, man, I would love to have like paintings in my home and like just appreciate like it's like a picture. I mean, like when you look at a picture that like really moves you, like
it's more than a picture.
Yeah, like it's a crafted picture, you know, like it's a picture drawn out of like tears and sweat, I'm assuming, you know. So I think it's nice. I love TikTok because it's been helping and kind of discover new artists, and people are amazing. They're just so gifted, and I'm blown away like every day by it. Because people make art in the most insane way. Like I can't remember his name, but I know there was a guy who like has like photographic memory, and he drew like the entire New York skyline out of just memory. Like just talent like that is insane to me.
Insane. Yeah. I don't think you need to like if you go to, like I personally love going to museums. Like I remember I was in New York with Ellen, and she's like, you really love going to museums? So I'm like, I just love art. Like I just like love seeing it, and to me it's never maybe even what like the original, like Renee Magritte probably he literally says like the paintings mean nothing. He's like, because mystery is nothing, because mystery is unknown. So it's like, how could it mean something if it's like it's unknown, you know? So it could be nothing. So I do think art is like subjective, and it's like in the eye of the beholder, right? Because I even think about like this one artist. His name is like James Turnell, and he makes like light fixtures, and that's his art. Like Kendall Jenner has one. A lot of really famous people have one, and it's just like light can be, you know, that own therapy, and it evokes emotion, and like it just changes the setting. And I just love art. Like I truthfully love going to an art museum and just like staring and thinking like, wow, like what does this mean, or how does it feel? Like art moves me. Like I've looked at paintings and I've cried for sure, because I just like I could just think like, what does this mean? Or like even when you go to like a history museum, like when I went to DC, and they had the African American History Museum.
Mm-hmm.
I cried in that, and I'm not even black, and I was crying. You literally see a slave block, like a literal piece of rock that is still had like the shackles attached to it, and I'm like, yeah, because history, this is like, you know, like a tangible timepiece, you know, where you can go back and go to the times of the 1950s during segregation, or go during, you know, the Great War, or during Frida Kahlo and the communism movement, and like how she was, you know, writing letter to Trotsky, and he's like one of the largest, biggest, most famous communists in the entire world. So it's just like crazy. Like I just think art is, you could I sometimes I feel, I don't know, and it's different for everybody, you know, but like I sometimes you can like feel the range and the emotion, like even people splatter, right? Like they choose colors for a certain reason, different tools. I don't know, I just think it's like music to me. It's like I feel like I could like,
I love
feel
that. I
it,
didn't know that about you.
Yeah. No, I love, like I could go to all the museums in the world and I would be happy.
What? We should go to a museum. I
Let's
love
go.
museums, and I hate going with people that like just look and they don't read like the little plaques. Because I'm like, wait, we got to know what this means. And like, I do think that museums are meant to be lost and to take your time. And I feel like when I would go, I would maybe go with people that were just kind of there to like browse. I would love to go to like, I love like getting the little headsets and like it kind of guides you through the museum.
Yeah. Oh my God, we should go to the Getty.
Oh, wait, is that the?
Yeah, you've probably been there. You've been there before, but I mean, it's really beautiful.
Which one's that one?
It's like Century City, like Culver City.
I don't think I've been. Oh, you know what? I've been to the Museum of Modern Art in
They have
LA.
one here?
Yeah.
The MoMA? They have a MoMA here?
Yeah, they do in LA, right? Yeah.
It just looks like the Broad.
Yeah.
Oh, we're by that one. Oh, let's go to
That's
that
the one where
I haven't
like the lampposts are outside, right?
Oh, that's the Broad.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
That's the Broad.
Yeah. They're
they're
for
right
sure
next to
there.
each
Because
other? Okay.
when I was in cosmetology school, for some reason they took us on a
Oh my God.
field trip there. Yeah, it was cool because at the time there was like a big comb. It was one of the
oh my God,
like thingies. So I took a picture in
art
front of it. I was like, oh my
installations.
God, cosmetology.
Hey, you're like, this is me.
Yeah, I was like, I'm literally connected to this big giant comb.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
I did at the time, yeah, because you're like, oh shit, like this is crazy.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like even something so simple as that, like you're like, oh my God, I felt identified like in this huge museum of like all these artists, and like this is what speaks to me, you know?
You know what's crazy though is that when I've seen the Mona Lisa and I was unmoved. There's
underwhelming.
It was very, and like you said, it's so small, so you're like,
Tiny.
and I don't know what it's called, but it's a statue. It's the decapitated like angel.
Oh,
She was right outside of like where the Mona Lisa is, and like I was more taken aback by that than the Mona Lisa. And I remember I was like, why is everyone going in there? Like, look at this sculpture. Like it's crazy. I think sculptures are more impactful to me because I'm like carving
marble.
Exactly. That's crazy.
People had talent.
I know. I'm jealous. Please, somebody teach me how to do anything.
Like, please. I'm like, we should have dropped out of school at 16 and just dedicated our life to the arts like they did back in Michelangelo's days.
You know what's funny is that
fuck science and math. Just go beat. I'm kidding.
Well, yeah, because it's like the most. Imagine everyone had a way to express themselves
in art.
Like, imagine that was just like.
I think everyone does express themselves in art,
right? But not everybody. Like, if
not in the medium of like painting, maybe,
or not as a requirement. You know what I mean? Like, imagine like you have a troubled child and you're like, get the fuck in that room, paint something, and don't come out until you're done painting. Yeah. Like, I feel like something very powerful can come from that, as opposed to like, I remember when we would get detention in school, they would put us in. I got detention quite a lot in school, you guys.
Stephanie knows more than I.
Yeah. They would put you in a room that was completely white. Like that was the punishment. There was no windows. Like you would, okay, I'm being exagerada. This is when I got on school suspension. But still, like the fact that the punishment was no, like there's a reason that punishment is no art, no like creativity. Like their government wants you to repress all that, you guys.
No. No, literally, yes. They
Yes.
do. Like when we think about like even funding, how the first programs to go are like
Art,
art. That's a
music.
crime, you know? Like think about it. How many times has like sports or recreational activities saved the lives of young kids in like low income areas that they don't have money to pay for boys and girls clubs, or they don't even have boys and girls clubs offering, and like where they say, oh, my son played football, and then like that kid kept him out of the streets, or like my daughter danced or was into art. It's just like these activities like allow kids to find a greater purpose, you know, because I do think that it's like aspirational, right? You get on the football field, whether you're a little, you know, freshman and you think, oh my God, maybe I can make it to the NBA, or you discover your first art class and you paint something well, and you're like, you know what, I do paint well, and then you're like, you know what, let me pick up a camera, I like start taking pictures of my art, and then I actually like photography, and then you know have an exhibition and you've been able to like display your photography, like I like there's so much lack of exploration and like even being exposed to, you know, different mediums and even like lifestyles. Yeah. Or careers. 'Cause I feel like art is a career.
Lots. I mean,
you gotta know someone for sure, but it's like anything.
Right. But like even just like you can create your own cartoons, you can, you know, work in animation, you can work designing. Like there's so many fields other than just like being an actual like just artist selling your paintings. I know. Hopefully this upcoming year I'm trying to be a little more artistic. Creative. Yeah, I'm trying to color more. I'm trying to learn how to stay in between the lines. Dude, I'm bad.
You don't have to, that's the best part about painting though. You don't have to like stay in the lines.
No, but it's like, bitch, why is my hand twitch like that? Like, why can't I stay between the lines?
Maybe your art will be like that. It's
chaotic, like me.
Skewed. Yeah, it's skewed, not chaotic. Skewed.
When I was little, this is when my art dream died. When I was little, me and my brother were like, we had the same coloring book, and we were coloring Clifford the Big Red Dog. Right. And I colored mine blue and obviously went outside of the lines, and my brother colored it red, and we went up to my mom. We were like, okay, we're not gonna tell you who's who, which one's better. And she literally was like, that one's ugly, and it was mine. And I swear to God, I remember that moment, and I'm like, this isn't for me. Like I knew in that moment, like art isn't for me. Isn't that crazy? I was literally, I swear to God, I couldn't have been more than 5 years old.
Isn't that insane how something like that can really like derail our whole entire lives?
Yeah. And my brother's like amazing at art. Like he always, to this day, like growing up, he was the one who would do all my art projects because like I was so terrible at it.
You could be a graphic designer, guys. Like there's so many things that you can be, like create fucking stickers, sell your art. Like people just, we're in the age of like social media. You can literally monetize a fucking your bath water.
Literally.
Please let me know if you need my bath water.
I don't have a bathtub, but I will be.
Right. I'm like, let me know. I'm willing to get a space and, you know, get some bathtubs. I'm like, might be some extra bubbles in there.
Cochina.
Hey, do y'all want the bath water or not? But yeah, let's go to a museum. I would definitely love to go to a museum.
Yeah, comment down below which museum we should check out.
Yes, comment down below the best museum we'll pick first. Besties, we're also gonna make some cute t-shirts for us. Should we have a cute t-shirts for us, and then like whoever, like then we'll like then put it up to maybe do merch?
Yeah.
Should we do merch, Besties?
A lot of people saw my crew neck and they asked me. They're like, when are we gonna get merch?
I did see the comments.
Yeah. So maybe let us know what kind of merch you guys want, though. I don't want to do crew necks again. I want to do something.
No, more. I think we should do a cute tee.
Yeah, a cute t-shirt. I'm thinking. You guys come to my run club. I'm thinking of making cute little shirts for my run club.
Yes.
So maybe
I'll definitely have a run club shirt.
Yeah, she'll have a shirt no matter what.
I'll for sure have a shirt.
Listen, you guys are in the club whether you want to be or not. So you might as well show up.
I'm in the club.
Yeah, if you
I just had my period. It's the second day.
If you listen to the show, then you're literally part of my run club. So now all you have to do is show up.
I think I'm wearing a Lululemon top actually. So
right now, currently?
I'm ready. I think so. Is this what this is? I don't know who left it at my house.
Oh yeah, that's Lulu. Fun fact about Lulu, it has lifetime warranty. So if like you rip your shirt and you take it to the store and they no longer have that shirt, they'll just give you like store credit.
Really?
Little.
Thank you to whoever left this. I actually don't know. I'm actually thinking, which of my friends fucking wear Lululemon? I don't think any of my homegirls.
Give it to me.
I'm like,
give it back.
Actually, I remember I just purchased this. Like, actually, you can't have it back.
You know, you're the only friend that I always give their stuff back to. Like, literally, I'm a clothes thief. If you take something to my house and you leave it there, I'm sorry.
It's probably because it's like way bigger than you.
You're so stupid. Then why does it fit me? Why am I wearing it? You hear
She'll
this dumbass
pin.
shit?
She'll add a pin. I'm like, she only
I don't even own pins.
She gives it back because she knows she's gonna see me every week.
You're so dumb. Hell no. But I love it. It's because my house is like the Bermuda Triangle. Like shit disappears. I don't know where it goes.
I think to myself, what I started doing is like if someone leaves something at my house, I'll put it in my living room, like somewhere visible, or like in my dining area, like somewhere where like if it's your stuff, you're gonna like, oh, I think I left this here.
You can't
and
miss
if
it.
You can't see it after it's been out for some time, like it's mine. Like there's this one person who left a scarf. Well, actually, I think I know who it is, but I don't want to say it just in case they listen here. But they left like we threw Chantel a surprise birthday party, so then like they left this really cute scarf there, and like I've had it for years now. And I want to wear the scarf, but like I think they do follow me, and they're like Chantel's family, so I don't want to say more details, but. And I'm like, I really like this scarf. Like I want to wear it, but I'm like, I'm gonna be embarrassed if they tell me like, oh my God, that's my scarf. Like, what do I do then?
Nothing. Be like, oh, I've had it for months and months and months. And
it's been
I'm keeping
years.
It. Oh, girl, wear that scarf.
I should wear the scarf.
I honestly think, like, I understand if you
intentionally.
No, not even that. Like, if you forget about it for more than 3 months,
it's done.
It's done, bitch. Move on. Because my friends like will do that. Like, I'll see it and I'm like, is that my sweater? And they'll be like, yeah. And I'll be like, okay, well, like I've already forgot about it at this point. Like, I'm not gonna be mad about it. Like, literally, I'm glad you're wearing it. If anything,
yeah. Like, if someo's getting a use out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, well, what if I had the opportunity? But
right, but if I want it back, then I'll be like, can I borrow it? Like, literally,
yeah. And then you get it back.
Yeah. Sonia does it to me sometimes.
Yeah.
I'll do it to her too. And I'll be like, I swear I'm giving this back. And then I never give it back.
Well, Sonia, for watching this, she's not giving her.
Yeah, she does it to me too, though. So it's okay. You know what I mean?
Balance. Yeah, I feel like when I borrow people's shit, I'm not gonna lie, I do give it back like most of our. Like I've only one time I kept something and that was totally by accident. My homie had let me borrow his like antisocial social club. And that was like when it was really popping. And then he like asked me for it because I had took a really cute picture of it. He's like, oh, it looks really good on you, but like, can I give it back? My jacket back? And I was like, oh my God, yeah, of course. Never get back. And then I stopped wearing it because he called me out for wearing it.
Oh my God.
So I had it for years and now I no longer have it. But I had it literally for years and I was too embarrassed to wear it. So
I did that once. I stole
I'm sorry.
What did I steal?
I didn't steal on purpose.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry, you forgot about it. And like sometimes I hate when I go back though and I find something that I really like and I'm like, damn, I wonder what happened to this.
I think about that all the time.
Yeah, where I'm like, where did this go? Like, and especially if you didn't let anybody borrow it, you're like, damn, I just lost it or somebody took it.
That's what I'm thinking. I literally like I'll look back at pictures and I'm like, where the fuck did this shirt go?
Yeah. Like these shoes, you guys, I literally just refound them.
Oh really? Where were they at?
In my closet.
They're such a cute yellow.
Thank you. Look at my shoes, you guys. I'm wearing some high top Nikes. They're like a creamy pastel yellow.
Mm-hmm. They're really cute. It's 2 tones of yellow too.
Yeah, the
One's
check
like
mark is a darker, sunny D yellow.
Mm-hmm. It's really cute. I like that color.
Thanks.
It's a cute color on you too.
I definitely want to start being more of a sneakerhead this upcoming year.
What are you wearing, Stephanie?
Oh my gosh. For the listeners, I'm wearing a Civil Regime. It's a gym brand or whatever.
Oh my God.
A Civil Regime sweats and like matching crew neck-ish sweater thing. And then my yellow sneakers.
Yes, Nike sneakers and
sneakers.
some silver jewelry.
Some silver jewelry.
Her watch, two-tone.
Yeah, two-tone. I'm wearing rings of all sorts of color. Did I ever tell you about this ring?
No, tell me about
Okay, you guys. I'm wearing this like cute little Pandora ring. I had a friend in high school and we stopped being friends. She had given it to me for my birthday. I think maybe when I was like, I want to say 19.
Oh my God.
And we stopped being friends shortly after that. And we weren't friends for, honestly, I want to say like 8 years. And we, like 2 years ago, started being friends again. And I found it. Literally, when we started being friends again, it literally appeared in my house.
You're lying.
And I remember I would always be like, man, where's that fucking ring? Like, I mean, I guess it's fine because like we're not friends anymore. But like, I really like the ring because it's my birthstone. And I found it literally as soon as we started being friends again. It like popped up again, which I always think is crazy.
It's so crazy. That's really cute. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's a weird story, huh?
That is weird. Maybe it's meant to be that you guys are reconnecting.
Oh my gosh, yes. She's fucking amazing. Like literally, I don't know how I survived all those years without her. For real. But it's cool because
Your ring's probably wondering the same thing.
yeah, I know. Where was I, bitch? I'm home. That's literally it's one of those things where I'm like I would always be like, where did I put it? Like, where did I leave it? What happened to it?
Yeah.
And then it just showed up in my kitchen one day.
Mm-hmm. Your mom probably had it this whole time. One day took it out to watch
she was
it.
like,
She's like,
I know, right?
Never remembered.
Now my mom's too bougie. She don't wear Pandora.
She's like, no, it's gonna turn my finger green.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, why is this turning my hand green? I'm like,
okay, shout out to her. And for the besties listening, what am I wearing? We're both wearing all black.
Yes,
we're both wearing all black, and we did not plan this. Totally coincidental, by the way. I'm wearing a black long sleeve, like ribbed shirt.
Lulu.
Oh yeah, Lulu. Don't want to say it out loud until somebody really identifies the shirt. My black leather wide-legged trousers, pants, and then I wear this belt that I found in New York. Ooh. It's a 3. I've been wanting a really wide belt. So kind of imagine Santa Claus's belt, but like 3 inches and like a gold buckle in the middle. And that's it. Nothing crazy. And of course, my high-heeled Crocs because I don't give a fuck. Comfort. The ankle down.
Are those Crocs?
Yes, they're Crocs. They're actually iconic Crocs. Ooh. It literally says iconic Croc comfort.
Love.
So I'm an iconic Croc comfort.
I was a Croc mad
connoisseur.
#1 hater.
Me too.
For years and years and years. And I was like, those fugly shoes. And then my sister-in-law, which also, you know what, you guys, I can't find my Crocs. But anyways.
So if you have them.
Yeah, who has my Crocs, you guys? Fuck. I had really cute charms too. She got me like red keys for my red truck. A little weed one, and then a little Fiona. It was really cute. I had really cute charms. I'm bummed. But anyways, yeah, I got those pair, and I was like, damn, like all that shit, and here I am. Like, I really fucking love these shoes.
Imagine me.
They're like insanely, but I don't know. They're just like, those are so good. Like, they're so good because I'm sorry, but like,
who the fuck has high-heeled studded black
exactly
Crocs?
Like, they're so fucking cute.
They're iconic. I'm sorry, they're iconic. I don't.
They're
care.
like ugly but cute. Like, how?
Yeah, it's like when you see someone, you're like, at first glance, you're like, but they're like, you know what?
Yeah,
I do kind of see it.
Yeah.
But like, I get it.
Me caes bien.
Yeah. And like, the more you get to like know them, you're like, yeah, like I could see it. You know, it's like the French have this thing where they like imperfect pretty. So they like people who like are oddly like who are odd beauties. Like that's like a thing in Paris. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up so I can give more information. But like,
I would not thrive in Paris then.
Yeah,
so
no, I'm just conventional.
I'm like, everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah, but it's like that guy Adrian Brody. Remember we were talking about him from The Pianist?
No.
He has like a big old nose.
Oh, the main character.
Yeah. Like, that like he's French, right?
Is he?
I don't fucking know. I'm gonna say he's French. So, but like somebody like him, you're like, and then you see me like, oh, okay, you know what? He is attractive. Like I could see the appeal. That's what my Crocs are. I'm gonna put them up here for all the best.
Except I actually think that guy's really handsome.
That's what I'm saying. These Crocs are actually really cute.
Made point.
I'm like, so exactly my point. I'm like, because if he's just a regular man walking down the street, you probably would have just been like,
Oh, gotcha.
But because he's that guy, you're like, all right, I can see the appeal. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel about Cillian Murphy. He's from Peaky Blinders.
The Oppenheimer guy?
Oppenheimer guy. Yeah. And that one, he looks a little crazy. But like in Peaky Blinders, like, I'm not into, white, blue-eyed men, but like it's probably his, demeanor in it that he's, like sexy and he's a boss.
Irish.
Yes. I love the Irish.
Yeah. Shout out to the Irish.
I love the Irish. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my God. No, it's going to bring the tone down of the episode. Did you
see
see Connor McGregor? Y'all, that's insane. That's y'all's king. Like, oh my gosh. And it's annoying to me because I know so many people that are into MMA and I know they're going to, bring up some bullshit of like,
of course,
whatever dumb shit can come out of their mouth. If you guys don't know, Connor McGregor has been convicted of found guilty of rape. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this is not like a case of like he said, she said. Like they literally said that she had a tampon lodged up in her vaginal area that they had to have like it surgically removed.
And this was, I think, like 2019, I think.
Yeah, it was a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I know. I totally forgot about that until I said right now about the Irish.
Yeah, and
He's a
she
piece of
she
shit,
said,
though.
yeah, she said she's like, honestly, I was not like, she was like, I wasn't surprised to get this. I was like, this is the outcome is exactly what I expected. And there's actually a video of like him when he's really drunk and like he's with his fiance and like there's a girl that's around him and like he goes and grabs the girl and like grabs her fucking hair and like pulls it. And then he like turns around and he sees his fiance and you see her look at him and then he grabs her hair to try to make it better, but it's obviously not better. And then
Oh
there's
my
another
gosh.
instance where he was like, he posted himself. He was like drinking with his homies drunk. And then like there's this girl and you just see him like literally pull the girl's like shirt like down. And he posted that and they immediately deleted it. So it's like this person clearly has a drinking problem and like his drinking takes him to like limits where he's exerting his power or groping people or harassing them. And
Yeah.
it's a problem, like, and for it to be such a violent grape that like she had a tampon lodged in her freaking like organs is
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. Oh my God. And that's what I mean. Like, just because this person has an athletic ability does not make them above, I feel like men tend to idolize talented men and be like, well, you know what? Like, forget about that because, look at all they've done and look at all they've accomplished. And it's like, how can you forget about that? How can you push that aside?
Mm-hmm.
I know one of the besties commented kind of upset about what we said about Trump. And like at the end of the day, that's always what I come back to and what I think of. Like, look at all the people he's putting into office. All these men have been either accused or convicted of SA. And like, how do you put those things aside? How can I look at my president and put aside the fact that he's assaulted women? How could I look at an athlete that I used to, like look up to in a sense and then be like, oh, okay, yeah, but it doesn't matter that he essayed someone because look at how good he is at his job or how successful he's doing. Like, that makes no sense to me. How do you put it? I genuinely, like, how do you put those things aside? How can me as a woman look at these people in power and put that aside? That's what I don't understand when men do that. Like, because they do, like they do it with their homies. They're for sure going to do it with people that don't like, that they're looking up to.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I agree. And I did see that same comment. I just want to let you besties know, like, look, you're allowed to have your own opinion. And like Stephanie and I are having conversations based off things that we see
And experience.
and experience.
Yeah.
And like, well, I'm not gonna say I'm not here to tell you you're not wrong because I think you're wrong, but I think you have like the freedom to believe in whatever you want. But at some point, you can't be brainwashed and just reading fake shit. You gotta like actually see like the real news and touch grass.
And realistically, like those things we talk about most of the time, they are from like personal experience. Like when we talk about men being trash, like it's because we are witnesses to men being trash. It's not because we're making it up. It's not the media shoving anti-men rhetoric down our throats. It's not us trying to be feminazis like my family calls me. Like, I'm literally speaking from experiences that I've had in my life.
Yeah, like JD Vance, I don't see him having any accusations of like grape or SA. So I don't believe every single man does these things, but it is absolutely abhorrent and troublesome to think that like our president, not only the president elect, not only has accusations but has been convicted of sexual assault. Like,
Exactly.
that's alarming.
Very.
What is that? That sets the precedent that what rapists absolutely can be office and leaders of this country, and what they're going to be attorney generals. And he appointed a Supreme Court judge that had a case in college, and she's a well-respected psychologist and came and testified. Like, why do you want people who don't have full, clean, and clear conscience to be like in positions of authority? Like, why do you want somebody who can have any kind of jaded bias towards criminal, illegal activities?
Exactly.
That's not right.
I know. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the Giselle Pellico case.
I haven't seen anything lately, no.
Because obviously there's been men that have been found guilty. The things that they say to justify doing that to her is so absurd.
What have you heard?
Some people are like, well, I mean, her husband let me so in my head like it wasn't rape because her husband knew about it. And then the other people are saying that like they thought that she was in on it. Like just the most stupidest shit that can come out of your fucking mouth. Like if you as a man walk into a room, and this goes to people that take advantage of women that are drunk too. Like if you in your right mind are not in your right mind, because I've been fucked up off my ass and not once have I ever thought, maybe I should take advantage of this person.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like if you see someone who's not in their right conscious mind, how can you think, yum, this is a great moment.
This is my chance.
This is my chance. Like no one who's normal in their fucking head would ever think that.
Nobody.
Never.
Yeah.
And again, it's because I would never think that. I have never done that. So I know that it's possible. I know that you can hold your fucking, like I don't know. It just pisses me off.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm like, yeah.
I have no words.
I'm like, I literally have been blacked out crazy, and I definitely did not wake up with somebody I didn't remember the night before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, so it's just like, how do these things just not happen to like a bunch of women that I know when they're blacked out? They're not over here trying to take advantage of people.
Yeah, right, exactly.
It's not to say it doesn't happen, but it's just very far and few.
Yeah.
From my personal experiences.
Exactly. From our personal life experience.
Right. But according to the court of law in New York, the president was found guilty of SA. And I could say that publicly and not get sued because that's in the law. And that's not called slander, babe. So check that. That's not fake news. It's in the court of law. You can pull the court records, honey. But yeah, speaking of men not being shit, because that's the trajectory of this conversation. Did y'all know Christian Nodal just sued his ex-baby mama, the mother of his child, and the woman that he left for his now wife, Angela Aguilar, for $9 million.
For what?
Because allegedly they had signed a NDA or a contract in which he would give her $9 million, I think either in total sum or the value of properties for their daughter, Inti, under the condition that she would not expose any details of the relationship between him, Angela, and herself. That she would keep those details private to preserve the sanctity of their marriage and their reputation. But because Casu went on La Joaquin or some podcast and revealed that, you know, not only was her heart broken, but there was a home that was broken into, he's now suing and demanding that she give back all of that. So he is taking his daughter's properties and removing them because her mother decided to speak up for herself.
That is insane.
Thanks for setting the standard for what a father and partner should be for your daughter.
That is fucking insane. I can't believe that. I know.
Which makes me believe her more.
No, I never doubted that shit for 1 second. That's what I'm saying. Like, Angela Aguilar needs to fucking get bitch slapped by one of her friends. Like, bitch, stop doing interviews, first of all.
That's why she was so bold enough to do an interview, because she thought Casu was going to uphold that contract and not speak up. That's why she was bold enough to say there was no homes.
Like, we're all, like, good
We're all good. Because it was under contract. So she thought $9 million was going to hold her down.
That's crazy. That is crazy behavior. Oh my motherfucking God. Did you see the video of Angela getting booed?
No.
It was the Mexico Kids' Choice Awards. And Angela, I don't know if she was hosting, but she also performed. And during her performance, everyone's going, Casu, Casu. God, like the whole time.
I need to see that.
Let me show you. Oh, dude. Shout out to her though for holding it down, like keeping it together.
She just finished and didn't like. It's called professionalism.
Yeah, I'll give her that. I'll give her that.
She said, "My father is Pepe Aguilar, and I'm gonna really write that last name."
Look at.
Stop.
That's crazy, huh?
Can I say it's what she deserves?
I would never show my face again. I'm sorry. That's too much. I'm sorry, y'all. The fact that her man has not defended her one single time. This bitch has done like 4 interviews. And he has not came out to be like, please, you guys, I fucked up. I'm sorry. Tírame a mí. Like, leave my wife alone. And this woman is still writing for her. Writing for her man? That is crazy.
Like, honestly, I feel a type of way about this because I feel like it's deserving of what she gets because she was clearly in the relationship. She knew these people intimately and like they're very famous people. So there's nowhere she was not even acutely aware of the status of the relationship. But at the same time, I'm like, well, he's the one who had a partner and had a child recently. And it's like, why is everyone bashing just her? Because
she keeps coming out. She keeps like trying to change the narrative that like first she did an interview where she was like, you know, we're in love. Like, let us be in love. Like, this is something beautiful. Like, this is, you know, like, el amor es algo bonito. Like, no matamos a nadie. Like, this and that. And so people were like, bitch, this isn't love. Like, you're not in love. Like, this is crazy. You literally took someone's family. Like, that's crazy. So then she comes out and does that interview where she's like, oh, you know, we're all adults here. Like, everybody knew, blah, blah, blah. So she just keeps adding fuel to the fire when she could literally just stop giving fucking interviews.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to open your mouth yet. Here you are. So, of course, you're going to get all these repercussions. And then to that, she said that she was going to sue, that she was going to come down with the hardest hand of the law. Who? But I'm like, who are you suing? Because
people booed her?
Yeah. I don't know who she's suing. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like she's just a little spoiled brat.
I cannot come close. Come close to the camera.
Amiga, let me fucking hold your hand when I say this.
Honk, honk. You're a
clown.
Shut
the fuck up. Like, literally shut the fuck up already. Like, the only reason Casu even said anything is because you can't shut the hell up. And her brother, Angela's brother, came out because there's a lot of controversy because Angela's brother is homies with Casu and he's like a fan of Casu and stuff. And he literally came out in the interview and he was like, se va a sonar feo, pero pues aguántese. Like, you're grown. Like, you made these decisions. You did this yourself. Aguántese.
Her brother's
her older brother, yeah.
Y'all need to stop giving interviews. This Aguilar family needs to just stop.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's being crazy. She needs to chill. She needs to, like, put herself above her man. Like, she needs to put herself above her relationship.
Especially because she's an like emerging artist. Like Cristian Nodal, like
he's good,
well established.
He's good, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Cristian's music slaps. That shit's good as fuck. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, but I really fuck with his music.
I need to listen to a song of his.
I mean, it's definitely like, you know, Mexicano ass songs.
I told you I'm into like Mexican music.
Dude, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I swear I'm for women, but he makes really good music.
Really? Damn, it's okay. We can't be always right.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm starting to try to be always right. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna confess. I was eating Chick-fil-A. I'm no longer gonna eat Chick-fil-A because they donated to that one Bestie's best friend that ran for president. So I decided I'm not going to support their business. Sephora
did too.
What's a good thing? I spent a lot of money on Ulta today.
Yeah, Ulta didn't. Sephora made like huge donations to the Trump presidency. I saw a TikTok that listed all the corporations that... Home
Depot. Sorry, I'm going to go to Lowe's.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, you know, we can only do so much.
But I could choose just where I spend my dollar. And
100%. Yeah.
I will be going to Lowe's unless Home Depot has a check for us. I'm like, let me know.
Oh my God, you guys, it's hard out here.
It's hard out here.
And you would do it too for a paycheck.
Certain things I wouldn't done, but I had to do because I was contractually obligated, but I'm going to keep that to myself.
True.
Oh my God. Okay, wait. Tell me why I saw this crazy ass thing on Snapchat. How would you feel if your best friend did not go to your wedding because your wedding menu did not follow her strict diet?
To be fair, my best friends didn't go to my wedding. So, but if they would have done it for that, what do you mean they didn't like it?
So there's like a very famous like fitness influencer model, and she's like she has a very restrictive diet, and she's like been working really hard on her body, and her best friend asked her to be a maid of honor.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, sure. What's your menu gonna look like? And so the friend gave her, you know, a whole list, and weddings are usually carbs and sweets and alcohol. Mm-hmm. And so she's like, I can't do it. I have to eat every 3 hours. And it's like all of your meals are full of sugar and carbs. And like, I need to take care of myself because this is like the body that I want. And this is like the goal I want. And so I'm just not going to go because like it just doesn't follow along. And like, she was planning to bring her food. But obviously venues have very restricted, like have like liabilities.
Yeah.
So you can't eat outside food because they could potentially be sued for that.
Mm-hmm.
And so because she wasn't able to bring outside food, she just decided to forego the event completely.
I'm pretty sure there's something that she could have ate on the menu. Like every time you fucking go to a wedding, they have some form of vegetables on the plate. So that's
like one day you can't like that can't be your cheat day.
Or you can't just not fucking eat that day that much. Like,
or bring a protein drink. Like no one's going to be checking your purse.
Or drink water. Like, I'm sorry. I just feel like weddings I don't think people realize how much of a life-changing event it is. I don't think people realize the gravity of the moment. And I think it's okay to be a little selfless for your friends on their wedding day.
Mm-hmm. If my best friend didn't come to my wedding because
that I asked to be my maid of honor.
Well, one of the bridesmaids, yeah.
But still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's an honor to even be a bridesmaid.
Yeah, that's fucking horrible. What a bitch.
A straight up bitch. I'm like, I will cut them off. I'm sorry. I would absolutely cut you off if you can't come to my wedding because I don't have something on the fucking menu that like falls in line with your diet.
And I'm sorry, like, I understand, like, taking care of your body, like, putting yourself, you know, first in those situations. But like I said, like, life is meant to be enjoyed. And that's what life is for those moments. Life is for those moments donde te reúnes con la gente que quieres and you celebrate something beautiful. And the fact that you couldn't just put your workout/diet, bitch, workout in the morning, eat a ton in the morning so you're good for the day. Like, it's really not that difficult.
Yeah,
it's agree. Pathetic, if anything.
It's pathetic. I'm sorry. Like, I just feel like there's no excuse. A wedding, hopefully it's for a lifetime. We can't speak from experience. But
fingers crossed the second. You know what? Go to the second one, bitch.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe she'll right. Maybe you're going to get married a second time. So she's really just wanting to see you do this one time.
Oh, my God.
Really, she's doing it for your friendship. She's going to hold off to your second marriage.
Oh, my gosh. That's sad. No, I know, dude. People. Oh, my God. I found my water. I've been looking for it, actually.
I'm like, I'm thirsty. Can you ask all for another one, please?
Dude, I feel like weddings, like, you guys, please, just give, like, even if your friends are bridezilla, just give her a fucking break. Like, let her live this moment. Let her live this main character moment, okay? Like, I think weddings are very, very special, regardless if they last forever or not. And I think that friends should put you first during your wedding time, honestly. Yeah. Personally, that's my opinion.
I agree. Speaking of crazy, though. Did you see that Drake is suing UMG because he thinks that they inflated the Not Like Us numbers so that it could be like a higher
What's UMG for the fans that don't know?
Of course.
I, of course, know.
Obviously.
Yes.
It's like a record label.
Oh, got it.
So it was Universal, right? Universal and UMG. Was that Universal?
That they like overplayed the song?
Yeah, that they were like did like was it payola, where they did like payola to like inflate the numbers so that Not Like Us would be so popular. But Drake, roll the clip. The numbers say that was a lie. UMG came out and like released a statement and they said like none of these numbers are false. These are 100% true. It's a very popular song. So
Drake too popular. I'm with Drake on this one. Let's sue because I'm sick of hearing that shit.
Honestly, I did just remix it on my last reel.
Hey, low key though, it looks good. It's because honestly, it's a Bob Drake. Come on, it's a motherfucking Bob.
What? Oh, fuck him up. All right, we're gonna stop because it's the #1 song.
A
and
minor.
He's gonna try to sue us for like copyright.
He's just mad because that shit hit a nerve.
It hit a nerve and it hit the streets like crack.
And it hit the 80s. Charts, baby.
#1.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Super Bowl performance.
Yep.
This is Kendrick's second Super Bowl performance.
Oh yeah, he performed with Beyonce, right?
With Beyonce,
yeah.
Just don't,
love that. Honestly, I really do love that performance. It was a good one. Wow, what a little bitch. Drake's such a little bitch.
Drake is such a little bitch. And then he was on like a Canadian streamer's stream, and then they were playing like The Weeknd, and he was like, "Oh, change that." So the guy had to change that.
Gosh.
And then the guy put Steve Lacy, and he's like, "Oh no, Steve Lacy's a fragile op." What the fuck is a fragile op?
I have no idea, bitch.
Like a fragile op? Like you're a weak op?
Like, you're my op, but like, I just don't want to listen to you maybe, but also...
Like you're a soft op.
Yeah, like, you're not that much of a challenge, but I still don't want to hear your shit.
Yeah. Like, next.
Yeah, exactly. I just change it. You know
Like,
what I
I
mean?
just change.
Yeah.
Like, it don't evoke anger.
But I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it's just like, that's not, it's just next.
Who's
my fragile op?
Who's your fragile op?
The bitch that I used to talk about all the time, actually. She'd be my fragile op. Because, like, she no longer evokes any emotion. Like, I just hear her, I'm like, it's my fragile op. Like, they don't matter that much to be, like, a full op. But they're, like, a fragile op.
My ex is a fragile op. Then.
Yeah. I retract my statement and I agree. I'm just kidding.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he's a freaking little crybaby.
Fragile op.
Yeah. He's his own fragile op. Like, girl, just stop.
Just post your picture with your fucking duck lips.
I know. We know you're a fucking pedo.
Just your BBL Drake lips.
You know what is so funny though about Drake? That every time someone makes like a song making fun of him, like it always hits.
It like BBL Tracy, BBL, like that's a banger.
Exactly.
And then he remixed the song with Sexy Red.
Exactly. Like they're funny.
Like, you know what? He just evokes comedic.
Because he's a clown.
He's a comedic actor. Yeah, actor.
He's a fucking nasty little pervert clown.
Yeah, allegedly. Because he's not been convicted yet.
He's not been convicted, but I see the way he was with Millie Bobby Brown. Since then, I've been noticing.
Really?
But you know what? I was a huge Stranger Things fan. And I remember her, the way she would talk about him in their interviews and just talk about how like he would call her and stuff. And this was just like 14 at the time. So I was always like, weird.
Yeah,
I'm always call out the pervert pedos. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just me. I don't always think of it so weird because I'm like, kids in Hollywood, like I just like they're like 10 years older than like what they are.
Keke
Not to say that's right,
correct, right?
But I'm saying like relationships to me, it's not always weird that a 14-year-old will have a relationship with like a 20.
I think I would have seen it different, and even then, I guess I would have seen it kind of weird, just because like she's an actress, you know what I mean? Like they don't have any way to collaborate. Yeah. Keke Palmer just wrote a book. And it's really, really interesting. I haven't read it. I don't know if it's out yet, but she's been doing a lot of interview and press, and she kind of talks about like her experience as a child actor. My God, I think honestly, I try to learn from people, but I try not to look up or idolize artists because they disappoint most of the time. But Keke Palmer always leaves me like, wow, this woman is incredible and amazing and so intelligent and so. Like her head just seems like it's really, really, really well put on her shoulders. And she talks about like her experience as like a child actor and like just how her parents always really, really kept her safe in that environment. But she's been doing a lot of interviews about just like all those experiences, and I've really, really loved it.
Yeah, she's someone that like she's wise beyond her years.
Yes, and she talks about kind of how as being like a child entertainer, it robs you of your youth. So I do agree that like, you know, maybe when you're like 14 you can have a professional or like even like a friendship with somebody older, but I think it's always very noticeable when the older person is
taking advantage
or just like creeping where you can. Yeah,
like the Tyga and Kylie thing. I'm sorry, I know it was wrong, but to me it was not weird that a 17-year-old Kylie would be dating a 27-year-old Tyga.
27? I thought he was 21.
No, he was like 27.
Bitch, that's insane. That's crazy.
It's totally insane. It's not right. That's
no. Yeah, but I get what you mean.
But you know what I'm saying? Because of her lifestyle, I'm like, what would I expect a freaking Kylie Jenner to date?
Right.
She's not gonna date a regular 17-year-old kid. She's gonna date a rapper. Like that's the lifestyle. All her sisters date rappers or athletes. Like I don't think she's gonna be dating an athlete, but I think she'd date a rapper.
Right. Like it's her norm. Yeah, I guess.
And again, I'm not saying that that's okay, and I'm not saying she should have been in a relationship. I'm just saying I could understand in Hollywood terms why that wouldn't be weird. Like even Keke, right? She talks about how she was 15 dating like a 20-something-year-old man, and she's like, that's who I thought I should be with because like I'm over here making like millions, and what guy can I date that's like my equal or my counterpart at 15? She's like, it's not a regular 15-year-old boy who hasn't even worked. I've been working at least now for 10 years.
Girl, when she said that, she said I was a millionaire at 10 years old. I was like, bitch, you know what I was doing at 10 years old? Coloring outside the motherfucking lines.
And not even doing that well.
Oh my God, just failing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's true. Who would she at 15 date that could relate?
Match her energy, of course.
If it's not another child actor, it's probably a grown man. And again, we are not saying this is okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in Hollyweird.
Yep.
That to me seems like makes sense.
I do want to say I love seeing Black women thrive though. Like Keke Palmer, Zendaya, you know, like they're, you know, elite women. And I love that it's a woman of color that are kind of setting these standards of, you know what, like we don't have to all turn out this way. I'm very lucky that this is the way I turned out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it matter that their parents are people, women of color, Black women?
Well, Zendaya's mom's white.
Oh, really?
Her dad's Black. But I do think parents matter because I mean, I just saw a video about how Zendaya, when she wore the dreads to the Oscars, how it was so controversial. And what's her stylist name?
LaRoche.
Yeah. He talks about how they didn't mean it to be a statement. Like she was just doing it to honor her dad.
Wow.
And it like turned into this, you know, huge thing. It like just the impact it had. And I'm like, it's something she was just doing for the love, you know, to her parents. So I do think and Keke Palmer too, she says about like how even when she was young, like she was disrespectful to her dad one time. She like was crying during the interview when she said that. She told her dad like, well, I'm making the money. Like, why are you fucking lecturing me? Like, I'm the one making the money. And that her dad was like, keeping a family together is not just about who's paying the bills. Like, you know, having those parents to really look out for you, I think is what makes it different in Hollyweird.
Yeah, I agree. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even imagine having that like dynamic, you know, like as a parent and your kid.
But she's so beautiful because she's like, everybody sacrificed. Like, yeah, I was making money, but like she pretty much says like all the sacrifices that my ancestors made, like we're the ones who get to reap the benefits to whatever they did to get us here. Like my family had to give up so much. Like I was giving up, yes, my childhood. She's like, but it was worth it because now we're all thriving. We're all living. She was like, my little brother who like, you know, he's younger than me. And like in his graduation, he tells her like, dude, like you changed all of our lives. Like the Palmers will never be the same because you changed the direction of our family. And I'm just like, that's so true. Like, it's nice though that like, even though she can admit, you know, she missed out on a few things, she's still like now forever, her whole dynasty is going to be changed because of sacrifices that she made and sacrifices that her family made as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Damn. Shout out Keke Palmer.
Shout out Keke Palmer, baby girl. I fucking love you.
I'm like, isn't it crazy how her biggest drama was like that she just had to get a lame ass baby daddy?
But you know what? Even the way she speaks on like men, I just like, she's been blowing my mind. Like she says like, bitch, I'm rich. I don't need a man who's going to take care of me. Like that is not what I'm looking for. Like I'm not looking for someone who's going to pay my bills. Like I don't need you to pay my bills. Like what else can you bring to the table? And I feel like, you know, maybe us like lower class, like working class. That's what we look for. That's the security that we're looking for. Like we're looking for someone who's going to take care of us in that way. But like the elite have much more. And that's when she mentions like, bro, I was a millionaire since I was a fucking kid. Like that is not what I'm looking for. Like I'm assuming, you know, someone who respects her.
Yeah. She's looking for her equal maybe in other ways, or someone who could like fill the gaps where she likes.
Yeah, because like she's rich. She doesn't need that shit.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get to that point.
I'm like, there's nothing better than being, I think, like self-reliant and self-funded. Shout out to Keke Palmer's wallet.
Shout out to Keke Palmer.
If Keke Palmer, if you ever want to come over here and talk to two Latinas, you let us know, girl.
Yes. Keke, we want you to come
we
influence
want to
the
Keke
Latinas.
with Keke.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Shout out to Keke Palmer.
I've been watching Keke Palmer is one of the reasons I loved literature so much because I loved Aguilar and the Bee. Yes. Although I'm not that good at spelling. I always made sure that I wanted to be, whenever we did spelling tests, I always wanted to do really good on them because of Aguilar and the Bee.
I did that. Okay, can I confess something?
Yeah.
This is not my proudest moment, but I must confess. It's something in me is telling me I have to share this story. So there was a spelling contest in 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously I participated because I was a wonderful speller. And my word was addition. But I didn't ask them to use it in a sentence. So I don't know if they said addition or addition. And so I spelled addition, and it was edition.
Oh, you're enunciate. So it was addition and addition.
No, it was addition, not addition. And I had spelled addition.
Oh my God.
And so I spelled it right, but I spelled the wrong word.
Damn.
And so I was
eliminated. What round?
It was like the last ones.
Okay. That's all that matters.
There were still like 3 more other people, but like I was like top 5.
You know the song INDEENT?
I don't know why I spelled it.
Anyways, that song came out.
This shit is bananas.
That song came out, I think when I was like in 5th grade, I want to say. I don't remember what grade I was in, but whatever year that was, I was so thankful that I knew that song because it literally made me pass one of my spelling tests.
You're lying.
Because I was like, wait, how do you, independent? I was like, okay, like, and I'm like, hey. And I literally spelled it right because of that. Not crazy?
Who says you don't learn anything from music these
Yeah,
days?
exactly.
Yes. You learn independence and how to be an independent woman.
INT. That's a good ass song though.
D-E-N-T.
She got
Hopefully
it
I spelled
on.
wrong.
I know we're all singing the wrong words, the wrong
like
letters.
A, B, C, D. Hey, all I know is don't fucking ask me about no addition. After that, I was like, don't ask me what book edition. I hated the word edition.
Aw, don't ask me about addition, bitch, because I cannot fucking do math.
Yeah, no, remember I already told you I gotta be A, not a BS.
Oh, true.
I'm like, even though I did a lot of BS to get that BS, but yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that, and fuck the teacher who asked me that and didn't know. It was his fault. Like, how come you, as a teacher, can't pronounce the word correctly?
Yeah, enunciate, biatch. Like, we're in a literal spelling bee.
Yeah, I think it was Mr. Spooler. If you went to Tokay, you know who it was.
Oh my God. Yeah. I always wanted to go to Tokay because my BFF went there, but also because I like the name of that school.
Tokay?
Yeah.
They used to be like, Tokay so gay.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like, that's what the haters would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went to Ruth O'Harris.
You weren't even on the map for us, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh my God. Okay, neither were you, but I know it because of Sonia.
Hey.
No, but you know what? That's
I'm also where I met Sonia.
I'm lying because that's an elementary school. I'm thinking of middle school. I went to Ruth O'Harris Middle School. But
Where was that at? In Fontana?
Yeah, it's in Fontana, but literally like by Southridge, not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, way in southern.
Oh.
Yeah, over here on this side of the bridge.
This is south? Oh yeah, this is south, yeah.
Yeah, this is as south as it gets, baby. We're not even in Fontana.
I was like, I'm like, oh no, no Fontana, there wouldn't be any warehouses.
Yeah, we were. It's by like where the chickens used to be and the cattle. And
oh, okay, yeah. So you're around chicken and cattle and horse. Oh my.
Yeah, I loved it though. Thankfully, we still have a donkey. Yeah, I used to have an owl by my window. There's a local Great Dane in my neighborhood now.
Yeah, it's just terrifying.
No, it's not. He's so sweet. Literally doesn't bother anybody.
Yeah, but he's terrifying.
He is. He's big. And the other day, actually, the pound almost took him, and I was scared. I was like, "No, leave him. I don't know who he is, but he's fine here."
No, they probably like he does not fit in our car.
Oh, maybe.
No,
there was 3 fucking cars actually, and I thought they were gonna take him. I texted my boyfriend. I was like, "Oh my God, they're taking him." I don't know his name. He has no owner. I don't know whose he is.
Oh my God, no, that's crazy. I remember the first time I saw him, I like got out of my car. I think I was like jumping your fence to get something.
Yeah.
And then like I see him, but I'm like, holy fucking shit. I'm like trying to get there quick. I'm like, there's a fucking horse on the
Yeah,
loose.
literally, he's huge, you guys.
No, but he's ginormous.
He's so nice. Like even my dogs, like he'll be out in the front. My dogs don't like interact. He doesn't bother anybody. My neighbors have their gate open and their dogs are free and they don't like come out to bug him.
It's funny. Great Danes are like babies.
Yeah.
Like,
most big dogs are.
Yeah, it's true. Like those Beethoven dogs.
Oh,
what are they called? Saint Bernards?
Bernards.
Yeah, Saint Bernards. Those
Yeah,
are cute. I heard they die real quick though.
Yeah, mine died.
Oh yeah,
I had one. Yeah.
How many years? 3 years?
No, he died. He was 9 when he died.
Oh, he lived a long.
Yeah,
life
he
then.
kind of lived a long time, and he lived a really good life. And honestly, he's the best dog I've ever had. Like literally, I can genuinely say that. I love all my dogs to death, but he was
more than Camilla.
The greatest. No. Him and Kami were, I'm sorry, let me take that back. He was the second best dog in the whole world. Guys, Kami, if you guys don't know, I have 4 dogs right now. But Cami is my little Pomeranian, and she is my genuine like heart and soul. I just introduced. She's the only one I'm gonna introduce to my cat. Dude, she's too funny. She was in my room for like 20 minutes and didn't notice the cat. The cat was like very, they're very quiet, very mysterious. She was just following her around the room, and Gami was just playing with her toys, not noticing. Bitch doesn't know how to smell. Like, this smells weird. And then when she finally noticed it, she was just like,
she's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, and then I kept putting the audio of like, ¿Por qué la trajiste? Have you seen that audio? Oh my God, that's just too funny.
Did you do TikTok?
I tried, but I didn't get the exact moment of like when she saw her. Dude, it was too funny. Okay, then pull her again.
Do another instance like where you just like pulled the cat out of nowhere.
I think she knows now. Oh. Like, she knows that she's there. What the fuck? Where are my drafts? Oh, here they are.
Shout out to Cami. No, that's a perfect video.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, no, that's good because she literally is like this, and he's like reaching out.
Yeah, to her. No, she was mean. My cat was so mean to her. Oh. She's like, and then Cami's the most chill dog on the planet. She was literally like, you don't like me? Okay, bye. She didn't bother her for the rest of the night. Cami, like, she hates children. She hates like. She just wants to be left alone. She will come up to you if she wants to come up to you, but she is doing her own thing. She has no interest in like, she likes attention, of course, but after a while she's like, anyways, bye. Like,
she's like, thanks, I got it.
She's in her own world. I love it. She's the best.
She's the baddie.
She is. We're gonna have a photo shoot soon. I already have like my Pinterest vision board for it.
I love it. I know.
It's gonna be awesome.
I did hit Timur up so I can have my, like, I want to do holiday pics because I've never done holiday pics.
Oh, how fun.
So send me your besties. If you want a Christmas card from me, DM me and I'll send you a Christmas card of me and Suki.
Oh,
I promise.
my gosh. Can I join in on that? How fun would that be? Besties, if you guys want a holiday card, literally DM us because I'm so down to do that. Let us know if you guys want a Christmas card. How fun would that be?
I really am. So then maybe let's forego that one and let's just do this one then.
Yeah.
Holiday thing.
Yeah. Let's do the holiday one.
Let's do the holiday.
Okay, cool.
All right. So yeah, I'm 100% serious. If you DM us,
we will write you guys a little note.
Write you a little note, yeah. And if you want it to be to you and someone special, just put it on there so we can put it on.
Yeah. Or if you want to gift somebody who loves the show a little holiday special card from us, we would love that.
Yeah. Who knows, when you open it up, might get more than you expected.
Christmas may come early.
We're going to be like, back in the day when they used to do the 1 hour photo studios and they'd be like, to my home girl, like, this is for you, girl.
Oh my God, the little one.
Love you, 143. You're the little greater than and 3, like, real homegirls for life.
I'm gonna sign it with the S, the 3 little line S.
Period. For Stephanie.
Yeah,
and exactly. I'll do it for the S and Isis. We'll just make it all one.
Yeah, that's fucking funny.
It'll be like Stephanie and then Isis. That's going to be the Bestie signature.
Exactly.
The I-E and Bestie.
Oh my God. Okay, guys, our creative juice is flowing right now.
Yeah, write that down.
Don't copy us. It's getting copyrighted.
Yeah. Actually, this whole part of the episode has been trademarked. So don't think about it. But yeah, for sure. So that's it. If you guys want a Christmas card from your besties, drop down, DM us. And if we get too many requests because everybody wants pics of us, we'll just send you an e-card.
Exactly.
Oh, that would be cute too if we did do an e-card.
Yeah.
For the real ones that send us a DM, physical, but then we could do an e-card for the besties.
For everyone,
yeah. Rated E for everybody.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Well, besties, thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know what you guys are doing for Thanksgiving. Let us know in the comments what you liked and didn't like about the episode. And you can find me at Steph's Got Milk on all platforms.
You guys already know you can find me at the Isis Noelia on all platforms. And yeah.
Love you, besties. Bye.